Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everybody who's new here. Thanks to all my subscribers. Pisces, this is going to be a reading for the month of June to see what energies are surrounding you. As you see, I was pulling some oracle cards for you, and later on, you will see I was also pulling some tarot cards. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. Just take the parts what does and leave the rest for somebody else, Pisces. I was pulling also with the tarot cards, four major arcana cards with your tarot cards. What you will see later on, you also are focused on your stability, Pisces. You could be also between 21 and 52 years old, or the new moon could be also for you significant. I was also pulling the new moon with the Earth Magic Oracle cards for you. So I feel like overall that I'm talking to somebody who is dealing with somebody or is in a relationship. You could be dealing with an air sign. It doesn't have to be. I see also Scorpio here. I see Gemini. I see Aquarius. I see you showing up. Definitely with your tarot cards. You could be dealing also with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Pluto could be also for you significant. It is now in Capricorn. What is talking also about transformation. So something where you want to change something with your situation. So it is a feeling what I have for you Pisces, that you not want to end something, you want to change something. You want to change a situation, but you don't want to end a situation. That's what I feel in a way. Or you want to improve it. So let's get started with your oracle cards, Pisces. And thanks again for everybody who's being here, is watching this reading. For those who are dealing with somebody, I was pulling the Romance Angel Oracle cards for you, and I was pulling Deception and Heart to Heart Conversations, both in the upright. The Deception card is talking about that somebody is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. With the Heart and Heart Conversation card, it says, honestly discuss your feeling with each other. And funny wise, I was also pulling the Honesty card with the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. So, listen, I feel I'm talking to somebody, could be you, could be the other person, but there's something what is blocking that person to fully being open with you, or you are not able to be fully open. So something is questionable. There's maybe a blockage what has to do with being worried. I was also pulling the worry card. So let's jump over to your soul's journey oracle cards here, Pisces. The worry card is in the reverse, so maybe you're dealing with something what is blocking you or keeping you busy. Okay, it says, I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So maybe you're really trying to work on not being worried. Maybe it has to do with loneliness, or maybe because you are feeling lonely, it concerns you. If that's not the case, it is kind of like that you feel, or you are showing that you're worried about being lonely, or that's the other person you're dealing with. The loneliness card, though, is saying, I know that I'm never alone. Maybe you're trying to find a deeper relationship, or you want to find more peace. I was also pulling the peace card with the wisdom oracle cards, and the mending is kind of like giving me a feeling of that you want to try to improve something with a situation or a relationship, as I said. It needs obviously honesty. It says, I can't always accept the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So maybe it is also something where you're taking charge, where you're trying to be honest to yourself so that you are not blocking yourself. You know what I mean? If you aren't honest to yourself, it is kind of like a self-destructional behavior. Just accept that there are up and downs for everybody. Maybe it could be also that you are very, as a Pisces, a very intuitive person, right? You're very sensitive. So you feeling the up and downs, and it could also, what the card says, make you puke. May some of you are having that issue, or I don't want to call it a problem. Maybe it is a problem for you, and it really makes you puke, or it's just an expression of that card saying that you are very sensible. Even if you are alone, you feel the connection. That's what I mean. The look for a sign card with the angel oracle cards could be something what has to do with your passion. As I said, I feel you're looking for something where you're trying to mend something with your relationship. That's what I feel here with the cards showing me here. Let's talk about the wisdom oracle cards with pulling the peace and the mending card for you here for the month of June, Pisces. As I said, you could be between 21 and 52 years old. It doesn't have to be. Maybe those numbers are significant for you. I also have the number 23 here. The peace card is talking about freedom from attachments. So maybe there are some attachments where, you were not being fully open or the other person, but it also talks about a radical acceptance. It shows a quiet mind, or it talks about a quiet mind and a fulfilled heart. It talks about the soul's satisfaction, the peace card. It could be talking about two people in true alignment here with one another. Or if it comes to your prosperity, Pisces, that now is the time that you are capable of a clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. So you're being somehow called to step into your power. Maybe your power has to do with mending things, with forgiveness, with making amends, with healing something after arguments. Maybe that is your situation here. It talks about unwanted burden. So there is something what is hindering somebody here, but I also have that push here feeling that you want to fix it. It also talks about every time when we feel hurt and we allow to pass through us without understanding the integration. That's that feeling when you are letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. I hope I'm making sense here for you, Pisces. But now is the time to forgive, to release, to set yourself free, to make peace with yourself. And that's what the mending card is saying. And I was pulling the peace card here as well for you, Pisces. And I feel with seeing the runen card here, I was pulling Canis for you in the reverse, what talks about passion, what you carry with you, the light, the heat. But it can also be destruction here in the reverse showing up. When it comes to passion, there's some peace and mending possible. And with the new moon coming in on June 18th in the sign of Gemini, so maybe you could be dealing with a Gemini, there are wishes that are full of passion and enthusiasm, and it talks about the times when something new enters our life. It shows a youthful energy, what gets sets emotion, okay? Could be your strength, your desire, maybe becomes a part of something or is transforming for you. So the new moon could be actually significant for you in the month of June. And it gives you also an energy that you feel able to achieve your dreams, and not that it becomes with your passion a destructive force. So it talks about being resourceful and excellent when it comes to emotional issues, Pisces. The new moon card could be also showing a couple here welcoming love in their life. Maybe you're dealing with a couple. That could be also you and your partner. Planet Venus could be also significant for you. It's in the sign of Leo actually, so maybe you're dealing also with a Leo. It is a time for you for manifestations and beginnings as well, renewals with a promise you have or you have with somebody. Could be also talking about your desires that come to fruition. It could be showing another cycle that moves from darkness into fullness, Pisces. And also a good time for you to launch new projects, new relationships with partnerships with others, or you want to renew something with a partnership, with a relationship, with your intentions and your willingness that what you desire will manifest. You are showing me an action mode here. That's what I see with the oracle cards so far. Before we go to the tarot cards, thanks to everybody who is liking also this video, is sharing it with those who it might help. and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at your tarot cards for the month of June, Pisces. And as I said, I was pulling in total 4 major arcana cards for you, what talks about stability, or it could show stability. It could talk about your foundation, something what has to do maybe also with 4 directions, or in other words, in all directions. It could be somebody who also has earth placements in their chart. You're starting your reading with the King of Pentacles actually in the reverse. So it could be that you're dealing with an earth sign, or it could be showing somebody who's maybe spending money without caring for the value of it. It could be somebody who could be also cheating or stealing in a way, just showing an energy of being a little bit undependable for the time being. Somebody could be also allowing others with their action and words to mess with their mind. Maybe that's the reason why the King of Pentacles is showing up in the reverse. The World card also could be showing somebody who is dealing with some blockages, is being or is feeling so close and so far, or something does for you. If that's not another person, Spirit wants you to relax a little bit and to try something again. So, as I said, I feel I'm talking to some Pisces out there. They're trying to fix something, or as the Oracle cards were showing, mending something in a situation with a situation. The Five of Pentacles as your next card, Pisces, in the reverse, is talking about to overcome some challenges. So maybe you're working or want to work on something in the month of June. You want to move past the trouble spots. That's what I'm seeing here when it comes to your relationships, and that's what also the Five of Pentacles is saying. There is growth and renewal also showing up for partnerships, what comes in with the Five of Pentacles. Five is also a number of change. The High Priestess is also your sign, Pisces, so it shows your intuition. It reflects the unseen world, talks about those energies, about balance and duality regarding to our emotions in this world. Maybe that's why the world card is in the reverse here, showing up. So you can feel when something is out of balance. It represents also the keeper of inner knowledge, the High Priestess. It talks about our intuition, our deepest parts of ourselves, and that self-knowing. Maybe you are having a lot of silence around you. And with the Queen of Wands, that's an energy, or it could be a person you're dealing with, a fire sign, or you have those placements in your chart. It shows somebody who is developing or has a developed sense of sensuality. So I feel it could be you. It shows a charismatic personality who draws people in, who's devotional or has a devotional energy. And it could also represent a deeply spiritual woman. So someone who ignites the passions of others. So I feel maybe you could be dealing also with a couple. Maybe you're dealing with somebody where you know the passion is not really up right now. There is no passion. Maybe you are aware of it. As a high priestess, you're showing up, Pisces. You could be somebody who ignites the passion of others and is remaining true to her cause. You showing a tireless energy here, Pisces, and you could be also public speaker. You could be somebody who shines the light in the public. That's what I see also with the Six of Wands here, showing up in your spread. With your next card, the Judgment card, I feel June 20th, 21st could be also significant for you. I think I saw with your Angel Oracle cards to look for a sign card, and the Judgment card is in the reverse saying something where you or somebody is ignoring the signs. So maybe that's kind of like an interesting twist, what could come up. It is showing a blockage of resisting a path. So maybe there's something where you see signs, or you or somebody is putting themselves in an uncomfortable position or situation in regards to emotions or passion. Somebody maybe is closing their eyes to see what's going on really, and maybe you see it. That's also what I'm feeling here. With the Eight of Swords, as I said, it could be somebody is allowing others to with their actions and words to mess with their mind. with messing with their spirit and you know about it. Spirit wants you or that person who's dealing with that situation to free themselves from illusions. Maybe there's a sacred initiation with moving through experiences to see the world in a new way or form. So that goes deep actually here right now. The Seven of Wands as your next card, Pisces, talks about that somebody is feeling they have to defend themselves. Could be also something what has to do with imaginations, maybe wishes, dreams. And somebody, especially that person who is representing the Seven of Wands, has the upper hand. So there is, in other words, improvisation coming in. Because with the world in the reverse over it, it is a necessary step where that person is feeling pushed to improve something or pushed to prove something. So someone is setting themselves off, or you are, if that's you, you feeling very sensitive right now. Maybe you also feel vulnerable. It could be also talking about vulnerability here with the Seven of Wands showing up. It could be also showing that somebody's trying a quick getaway, or someone want to cut corners, but tries a easy way out of something. As I said, the defense will be successful, as you also have the Six of Wands right after it. It definitely took for that person, whoever that is, a lot of effort to go through it. There's victory, as I said, coming in with the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is also showing personal success, is something what is inspiring others with it, and something where glory is going to be shared. But it has to do with overcoming challenges as well. Could be showing also somebody who is finally an adult, okay? Or it could be also talking about expansion, being also recognized by others. So there's personal talent seen, and also spirit wants that person or you to enjoy your success, to be aware that there's still more work ahead, but to enjoy also your success. The Two of Swords as your next card in the reverse, Pisces, could be talking about that distraction. Maybe it is also something where you want to work to have some time or space for something to think about, to listen to your intuition. Maybe you want to take some time for yourself, or maybe something is keeping you busy, being worried, as we were seeing with the Oracle cards. But you also had the loneliness card showing up, and maybe that's something where you need to take some time for something to figure something out. There's a need for you or for somebody here to escape, to have a little bit time for themselves, to escape from the world, their problems, okay, their activities. So somebody needs maybe a little break here, is dealing with a lot. Could be also an earth sign here I'm seeing with the next card, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What is talking about a person who's a little bit messy and sloppy, or it represents it in a way, or somebody who needs to get some time to get more organized. Maybe they are needing a special clearing in a way. What is helping that person to pursue their goals? So, really, to get them going, somebody's focus has to get shifted here a little bit more, placed on the closest things around them or the important things. And the Nine of Pentacles as your next card, Pisces, also talks about quality time and quality time alone. So somebody maybe needs some quality time alone also to maybe work on their spirituality, and somebody's knowing that, or something in that situation here. So the Nine of Pentacles could be talking a time only with your family, maybe, but it shows a woman, could be a female in a solitude mode, but is also very connected to animals, to nature, is also enjoying the quality time, okay, or will enjoy the quality time. And it talks about devotion and a slow and gradual evolution. So there is no need to rush. In other words, It's recommended not to rush that energy, what is coming in. The Lovers as your last card in the reverse could be also showing the sign of Gemini. Doesn't has to be. It could be, as I said, a partner here or a situation where love is not really in a free flow scene here. It's more forcing love, or that's what it talks about, the Lovers in the reverse. In a situation where it should be allowed to run its own course. So maybe somebody wants to rush into romance or is spying on their partner. Maybe there's a lack of trust going on. Could be also the case. Pretty common, huh? And it talks also about codependency. So if that's your situation or a couple you know where that could be the case, that's what I see with your reading in the month of June. I feel my cat wants attention here. So that's all what I have for you here, Pisces. I hope this reading helped you. If it does, please give it a like and share it with those who it might help. And if you want, you're very welcome to subscribe to my channel. I see you in the next one, Pisces. All the best and have a wonderful month.